Hey, good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
And good night.
And a little Patreon for the people.
Yeah.
Because we got to let Natalie live her life and get her apartment back.
Yeah. First and foremost.
Oh, by the way, I'm never going to make it to this fucking party.
You had to go to a party?
I can't. There's a BSF party.
Black Sopranos family.
Yes. I don't
My
think there's
boy,
you put an S on it.
Black Soprano family.
There you go.
What'd I say? Sopranos?
Black Sopranos family.
What's the show?
It's on a show.
What's the TV show that they got the name from? Sopranos.
Yeah.
That's why I added the S. I didn't ghetto pluralize.
You Sopranos pluralized.
Yeah, that's the name of the show, Sopranos.
The Black Soprano family album, Long Live DJ Shay, is out. It's fucking awesome. And they're having an event.
Where is it?
It's reasonably close. It's in Chelsea.
I can't go.
You actually could go. What time? You don't have to be somewhere for a while.
I got to do 11:30 Cellar. Comedy Cellar.
Yeah,
Come
you could
see me
easily
live,
make it.
do stand-up comedy.
You promoting right now for some?
I'm always there.
Yeah, but this comes out in a week.
I'm always at the Comedy Cellar.
He's always there.
I'm always at the Comedy Cellar. When do you do comedy? Every night. Every night.
That's how you
Come
do it.
see me. Mostly at the Comedy Cellar. Sometimes the stand.
That's how the
sometimes stand up New York. But come see me. I'm doing it. You really do the comedy? Yes, I really do the comedy. Anyway,
He really does it.
rest in peace to PnB Rock. While we were recording this episode, we got the news. I know by now, by the time you're hearing this, it's old news, but we just found out right now. And it's, it's funny because it's not funny. I was in London when Nipsey got killed, and I was like, damn, I wish I could speak on it right now. I wasn't.
Right.
It's weird that this is happening right now where we can actually say rest in peace, man. But this shit's fucked up, man.
Yeah, rest in peace to PnB Rock, New Jersey's own. Terrible, terrible story. Well, you had said something.
We were talking about on the free episode, if you listen to Juan Free. Juan is life for free for life. I was just saying the streets feel really bad right now. There was just this buzz of fear around New York City, and I remember in the 90s and in the 2000s it went away. I mean, there was always people getting bopped in the head, but it went down a lot. And then after COVID, it's back up. It's back up. This film of just fear in the air, like something could happen.
You're feeling because like I'm not. Am I like off that I'm not feeling it that much?
You didn't grow up in it.
But I used to visit here. Like
What do you say? You're saying crazy shit.
I remember
You used to visit here.
I remember visiting my grandparents and then telling news stories like there's someone walking around stabbing people with hypodermic needles. I remember that.
What's happening with this dog?
He's having a serious medical problem.
Okay, sorry.
He's fine.
No disrespect. Can you go over there?
Yo, but how bad is the hack at the end? Listen. Hold on. Wait for the hack. Wait for it. Like, these are okay, but then wait. Put your mic out, Billy. I hope he gives you a bad one. No, he stopped. Oh. Hold on. He didn't. Okay. All right.
He sounds like
Oh, he's back.
an old Jewish man about to order some soup.
By the way, he literally does cough like my dad. And he hits this hack that my dad sometimes does too. And I'm like, Dad, you sound literally like, what is happening?
Oh, I was at the Cellar one night, and a gang of dirt bikes came through. And like a couple dirt bikes, I would say about 6 dirt bikes, a couple scooters, 4-wheeler.
Ooh.
They ride up the block, popping wheelies, all that shit.
Oh.
So about 20 guys, roughly.
I just want to say right now, that entire cultural thing,
Yeah.
I know people love it, and God bless you. I find it to be one of the most annoying fucking things.
Annoying or terrifying?
Both. It's
Yeah.
loud. It's scary. They move in these huge, like, mobs of
Yeah.
people that make you feel. Yo, when Natalie and I were sitting in a restaurant recently, I swear to God, must have been 400 of them came down Broadway.
Yeah, when they do that.
That shit's
They do
wild.
that in my neighborhood a lot.
Yeah,
A lot.
that's home base.
Where?
They
In
come in-
Brooklyn?
Bushwick.
Yeah,
Wow,
they come
okay.
into the city to like terrorize.
Okay, so
but anyway, they came through. I
You're
swear to
outside?
God, I was standing outside, a bunch of comics. It had to be like I think it was like a Saturday or Friday. It was the streets on the weekend by the Cellar packed.
yeah, of course.
There's Blue Note, there's bars, there's everything. So these guys wrote, the last guy recognized me. Yo, Cipha Sounds, what's up? So I'm with like some comics who just know me as a comedian. They know I'm a DJ, but they don't really know. So yo, he says something to them, they all turn around. Yo, OG, that's my new shit lately. I love this shit. OG, yo, legend, what up? OG, what's good, Cipha? Da. So I'll give everybody, slap them fives, whatever. Yo, what you doing here? I was like, oh, no, I'm working. I was done. For the night. I was outside chatting, and I was about to go home. Yo, Cipha, da. So I say hi to everybody, and then I go, oh, yo, good seeing y'all. I'm doing a show right now. I gotta run inside. Oh, where you going, OG? Da. I go, yo, keep up, good, just stay safe, all that shit. I go inside. The guy looks at me, and he knows I just told him I was done. One of the comics. I go inside, and he goes, where you going? I go, I'm getting away from all of this. I'm getting away. I go inside. Not 10 minutes later, because now they all pulled over and they're smoking cigarettes, whatever. I come back up in like 40 minutes. They're like, yo, how'd you know? I go, what happened? Bro, they was in the street. This lady was going by with the car, beeping at them. They told her, shut the fuck up. They kicked her mirror. They were riding around her car. Then they hit some other person's car while they were doing that. That guy jumped out. They start screaming at him, fuck you, blah, 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 old man, da, 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 da. And then, like, they fucking rammed into him with the bike. Then they all pull off. The guy chased them, ran the red light. They're like, how'd you know? I go, bro, what else is going to happen? You think they were here fucking doing charity work?
But
the thing is,
that sort of thing's been happening, right? That's not new to the post-pandemic world.
No, but it's a lot more.
Here's the question I have for you. Do you believe the notion when it comes to this crime shit that everyone's talking about, that like people are just letting people do it? Like you see these videos of people just walking in places and cleaning it out?
Oh, that's different. Yes. I know someone that works in the Apple store. He says we're not allowed to confront at all. Nothing. I went to the Apple store the other day. I went to buy one of those magic.
You stole like 6 iPads.
I should have just walked out. The guy was like, yo, you can just walk out with this. Because the magic trackpad. You know the magic trackpad? Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Trackpad. It was one black one white one. And usually there's like a whole row of them. So I was like, yo, there's only one here. He goes, oh, let me go get it for you. And I go, why is there only one of everything? He goes, you know why. Because people just walk in here, pick it up, and walk out. And he's like, we can't chase them. By the time we call the cop, what's the cops going to do? For one thing. You know what I mean? And they just leave. No mask. No, they just walk out. He's like, we're not allowed. If we confront them, we get fired immediately.
Why is that?
It's all I don't know. I think it's like insurance and like.
Right, just accept the robbery.
Also, just take the loss.
It's a crazy time, y'all. It's a crazy time.
But there's something in the law changed where I don't think you're allowed to engage them, and they know that. So they just run up in the stores.
You're trying to tell me the Apple Store doesn't want that bodega situation happening where the guy killed the person who
probably,
came in?
Yeah.
That's probably something they'd like to avoid.
Yeah, they want to avoid
so, Billy June, what were the topics that you wanted us to get to that we never got to during the episode?
There weren't any topics I didn't want you to get to. I just wrote down all the ones that you guys have been banking.
I didn't need you to specifically explain how we got to these topics. I just mean, what were they?
Cipha sent a Kanye TikTok today. The Mace Cameron Jadakiss three-headed monster tour got announced.
I'm excited about that.
Where's
that? Did I send you the flyer?
No, I pointed that out because I said in relation to the New York State of Mind tour.
It was a yes.
There's a lot of new.
Just a yes or no question.
Nostalgic tours coming out.
Mace, Cameron, Jadakiss. My prediction is for Mace, Cameron, Jadakiss, they're doing 5,000 seaters.
It's Bridgeport, Connecticut, Total Mortgage Arena, Philly, Lyacross Center, whatever that is, Elmont, New York, UBS Arena.
Oh, that's Long Island. Well, that's the arena. That's 10,000 people.
Really? Pittsburgh.
Which one?
PPG Paints Arena.
Okay.
Norfolk, Virginia, Scope Arena. Augusta, Georgia, James Brown Arena. And Fort Lauderdale, Fla Live Arena.
It's only 7 dates?
Yeah, on this flyer. But this is fire.
Saif, we should maybe go to the Long Island one. Well, you said it's Cam,
Mace, and Jada Kiss. Yep. That's going to be fire. That's going to be a hell of a show.
See, that's the kind of shit they should put on Summer Jam, man.
That, like, you could make this for Summer Jam.
Yes. Like, Mace should have been someone they pursued for Summer Jam already.
Right.
As a retro act. Like, that would have been a thing to do. We're the Hots, like, sometimes I don't get it. Like, I feel like brand-wise, it seems like they're always trying to just be current. And I'm like, I understand doing some current, but why do you
even if you do most current.
Even most current.
Yeah.
But lean into the people you are. Like,
But is it? Is that what hot is? You think it's older?
I sort of feel. Listen, our audience is still very diverse age-wise, but, like, I'm always thinking about the morning show. To me, most of the people driving in the morning show are adults going to jobs.
Yeah.
And even if they're 28, they still would enjoy hearing a throwback from 15 years ago.
No, it's like how we would enjoy hearing Slick Rick and KRS.
Like, I feel like we should, in the morning, we should be playing a lot of 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003. Dude, even Natalie, for example, is 33.
Yeah. Oh, she's old as shit.
Am I allowed to say that?
She's old as fuck. Wow. Huh? 52.
I got called old over the weekend.
You did? How'd that go, Billy? You got called old?
I got pretty upset, honestly.
How old? What did they say?
And I made a reference, and they were like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And I said, "Oh, it's from whatever movie." And they're like, "How old are you? Like 27?" And I went, "No, I'm 34." And they're like, "Ew, you're really old." They also mentioned an app that I didn't know about, and I felt old too.
Do you want to put any details into the story, like what movie?
I made an Adam Sandler reference.
Okay,
what was the reference?
I said, "Go back to your home. Don't you want to be in your home?" When he's putting.
Happy Gilmore, sure.
Happy Gilmore. And I found out about Be Real, an app that once a day you take a video from the front and the back. And I didn't know what they were doing. And they're like, "Ew, you're so old." And I was like, man, this really hurts.
Who were you talking to that acted that you hang out with 14-year-olds?
I was with old coworkers from my old job, and they're younger and they have younger friends. And I was the oldest person there.
You were with your old, young friends.
Yeah.
Got it. Well, you know, Billy June, don't feel bad about being called
I'm almost
old.
35.
People. Almost 35 years old, Billy June. Can you believe that?
You met me when I was 21.
21?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I stumbled on a bunch of old pictures of Billy June.
They're the worst.
Oh, also, you were talking about by the cellar in the village.
That's right.
I have been out lately, going to shows and hanging out there with comics.
Now that you're single.
Yeah.
Single AF.
Yeah. I
Single AF.
standing outside the cellar and near all those bars. I'm now seeing how I used to be when I would hang out at Off the Wagon and all those bars right by there.
You did?
And
You
I
hung
can't
out over
even
there?
imagine. I can't even. I'm look at these people and I'm like, oh my god, I used to be that person.
No, those people are cool.
Barely walk. No, barely walk. Barely able to walk down the street. I'm like, how did I used to do that?
What do you mean, being drunk?
No, like barely able to walk, make it home, or
'Cause you're-
not even
'cause
remember
they're
going
drunk?
Because
home.
they're drunk?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you're saying that those days are behind you. Now you're just like have a White Claw during the podcast kind of guy.
No, I don't act like that.
Like, give us more. Just like, I need more.
Like stumbling
drunk.
and like not remembering things.
Got it,
Or
okay.
blurry. Like I don't know how I used to do that.
Yeah.
But when I see it from that bar, I'm like, oh, I remember when I used to be that person. Let's play beer pong at 5 p.m. the minute you get out of work.
Yeah, I'm amazed at how long people can party for. The second I feel any bit of drunkenness, that's the beginning of the end of my night.
I'm still out every night and late at night, but I'm not like that.
So real quick, to update what you were saying moments ago, you are still out partying and drinking every night
But I'm not
until
but
the
I'm not
wee hours of the
stumbling.
morning, but you're not stumbling.
Yes. Yes.
You've learned when to stop so you don't stumble.
Yes.
Is that right? Oh, he's making a concerned
No, I was
look.
checking the camera.
Is it on?
Yeah.
All right.
So you would be interested in going to a Cameron Mace Jadakiss show?
I think we should go. What's the date for Long Island?
But why not the Nas Wu-Tang? It's too late. We missed it.
Yeah. No, you're right. Honestly, I like Nas and Wu-Tang more.
October. They're all October.
Friday, October 21st in Long Island.
Bridgeport, Connecticut is so grimy. We should go there.
If we really want to.
They go on sale in 12 hours, according to Ticketmaster.
Oh, I'm not gonna buy tickets, Billy. I know all three of those people very well.
No, you don't know Mace very well.
Very well.
Still.
I know Mace before the other two.
You knew Mace before you knew Cam or Jada.
Yeah, I met Cam through Mace. Jada, no. Well, when did Locks come out?
98? No, 96.
Either I met Kiss or Mace first, but you know,
But when was the last time you talked to Mace?
not for a while.
Give me a rough. I'll play along. I'd like to know a rough time estimate here.
Probably about 6 years.
And let's keep going. And what was the nature of that interaction?
I saw him at the OVO Fest
Okay.
when he came out at the Drake's Festival in Toronto.
And you guys went out and grabbed a meal together?
I
caught up?
know for a fact that Mace would know who I was right away.
I'm not questioning.
Oh,
that.
okay. So what are you saying?
I'm just saying, you said you know him the best. I can't imagine you know him better than
No, I don't first.
first.
No, not the best.
My guess is the order that you know best is Jada, then Cam, then Mace.
Best. Yeah. Yeah. I was with Jada the other day.
What'd he say?
He said hi.
No, like, how's he doing?
He's doing great.
What were you doing with him? TV show?
Shooting a TV show.
Is the TV show done?
Done. My part's done.
Congratulations.
Bro, so all the shit I shoot and all the drama I went through and not drama. First of all, I'm blessed. I mean, I'm well endowed.
God did.
But the way they shoot me is like unorganized, and it's random. It feels unorganized. I feel like it's gonna be shit, miss.
It won't. It'll come to
I saw a cut. I was like, whoa.
Oh yeah, they put that because you did it all out of order. It felt.
And then not even that. There's all this. There's footage. There's interviews spliced in. I saw a 4-minute cut and I was like, oh, this show looks hot. This shit looks fire.
So it made you feel like it was worth it,
Bro. I mean, it was always gonna be worth, but I see now like, oh, this might be a dope show.
When's this? Are you allowed to say when it's coming out?
I don't know. They haven't told me that. I haven't met those people yet. That's a different group of people.
Who will tell you when it's coming out?
Yeah.
But the winter time is what we're thinking.
I think next year.
You think next year?
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's still winter next year.
There's winter next year. January.
Winter actually starts almost next year.
Correct. Winter's barely this year.
Yeah, winter's really next year.
Yeah, winter's not this year. So I'm not going to make it to the Long Live DJ Shape release party.
Why not?
It's 10:02 right now. I'm wearing sweat shorts.
Oh, you have to go home and change?
I forgot about
Changing?
that. Yeah, I mean, I could probably show up.
The shorts?
Probably, but it's...
What's stopping you? You got to get up early?
I do have to get up early.
You got to get up early.
I was in the studio today. This going back to the studio shit.
But you knew you had an event. Why didn't you dress accordingly?
Because it was always iffy. I was in a rush. I had to go from ESPN home, had dinner, then came down here to meet you.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be late after you're coming into the city to do the show. So I was hustling, and I just didn't really think about
Wait,
it.
you went home?
I had to go home to get the dog.
Why didn't you grab some beds?
I could have. I didn't remember.
Do you have a to-do list? Do you write stuff down?
A could-do list? I do not have a could-do list. It's all much could-do about nothing.
Why do you want to go?
Honestly, I love those guys. I'm a big supporter. And a guy who I know, who's actually a big Juan fan, this guy Abe, who works with Benny hit me up and was like, yo, we're having this event, blah, blah, blah. Benny asked about you. So then it's like makes me go, oh, if Benny asked, I should try to go. The truth is, though, I always try to go. It doesn't ever matter anyway.
So what stops you?
From
Your problem is you just got to get there.
Right.
Your problem is you don't get there. See, this is what I do. As tired or miserable as I am, I always say I'm going to go do a lap. One lap.
I do that too.
One lap.
Right.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Nice to see you. What's up? This shit is whack. I'm out. Or, oh my God, I'm so happy I came.
Right.
Either way.
But here,
You got to push yourself sometimes.
Thanks, Billy.
That's what I do.
So.
Thanks, Cipha. Hey, people appreciate that I show up to places.
Of course they do. But you don't. But like, you don't have the 9 jobs the next day. The morning show and the.
No, the morning show's the problem.
That's the problem. It's at Selena. Is that a hotel?
It's a restaurant. Yeah.
It's a restaurant.
Yeah.
Is it nice?
No, I'm thinking of something else. Sorry, I don't know what that is.
I'm
thinking of Serafina.
Serafina is that's not it at all. I hear the confusion though. It's at Selena Chelsea.
It's a hotel.
West 27th Street.
It's
What? It's what, Billy? It's a hotel, right?
yeah, it's a hotel.
I look like a slob for a hotel.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest with myself.
Mm-hmm. You never were gonna go.
I didn't really want to. I love them.
Love them.
like a brother. Well, that's probably strong. An estranged brother who I met as an adult for the first time. But I really am fond of.
A 23andMe, long lost found brother.
By the way, you should look. I got to tell you, Natalie has one of the most interesting 23andMes.
Really?
Well, at least for me. Sorry. Let me speak as a white person.
Yeah.
Relative to me, where I think my brother did it, and it said, you are 100% Ashkenazic Jew.
Yeah.
Relative to that, Natalie's is very interesting.
Really? It's peppered.
Yeah. Natalie, what are your different things? Hold on. Talking to his microphone.
Easy.
Southern Italy, Middle East, North Africa.
All the same.
And Greece.
And what?
Greece,
Greece?
I believe. Yeah. Those are mine. It's not that crazy.
Not. Oh, Middle East is Israel.
Yeah, Israel, Iraq. I don't know that area.
She's also Iraqi.
Right.
Yes, so she's Tunisian, Iraqi. Israel's in there.
But a lot of people.
But mine's just like Jew. Mine
Israel's
just says
like,
G.
Mine too.
Israel's a place that a lot of people went to.
That's her family. They went.
Yeah,
her family went there.
Yeah, so like when you talk about DNA and what are we talking about?
Well, you know what it is? It's that I got Jewish. I got Tunisia. I got Iraq. I got I'm singing DNA.
I said we needed to have topics. What are the topics, Billy?
More topics. Here we go.
Cipha wanted different races playing other races on shows and movies.
Cipha, you like?
Song you either forgot about or never heard. You heard a new Raekwon song?
You heard a new Raekwon?
Oh my gosh.
My microphone wasn't on that whole time. No homo. Cameron didn't know that he was on the Wikipedia page of No Homo.
I can't.
How long was your microphone not on, Billy June?
10 seconds.
Okay.
Wu-Tang songs you either forgot about
All right, what's
because
the
you heard a
Wu-Tang
new
song that you forgot? You didn't.
and then different races playing other races on TV and movies.
I heard.
And
I
a
heard
Kanye TikTok.
Yo, considering Billy doesn't talk a lot, did you like do a bump of coke before we started? You're like, she's jumping every word you're
I
trying to say.
told you I had a date.
He had
What happened with your day, Billy? What kind of day did you have?
I basically have been out every night and haven't slept in about 5 to 6 days.
That's not having a day.
I'm
That's
saying
Having a week.
That's
then
a lifestyle.
I finally slept, but then I had an 8 a.m. call time for work, so I had to be up at 6:30.
Uh-huh.
Got to work, and the first shoot got canceled as we got there.
Uh-huh.
And then the second shoot that was supposed to start at 12 started at 3:30 because the talent was 3.5 hours late. So I basically
What were you doing
wasted
from
a whole day.
What were you doing from 12 to 3?
working.
Okay.
But I could have slept in and showed up at the proper
Well,
time.
what about this? Let me ask another question. Why didn't you sleep the last 5 days?
Was doing stuff and out.
But on the weekend, why don't you sleep
I
in
had
the morning?
I had stuff to do.
During the day?
What stuff?
I was supposed to go to the Yankee game, but I overslept. And then on the way there, I had a
No.
bit of a
You just said you didn't
anxiety
sleep.
attack, and I went backwards.
Wait. Hold on.
You just said you didn't sleep.
Yeah.
But you overslept.
How can you go from didn't sleep to overslept?
Because I got home really late, and then I woke up.
So you
late.
still didn't sleep. But once you overslept the Yankees game, why didn't you just keep sleeping?
Because I woke up where I thought I could still get there, and
Nope.
then everything got fucked up. And midway there, I turned back around.
And you have to just always have to be doing stuff.
And then so instead of going home, I stayed out till
Where'd you go?
a rooftop, and then I met up with friends, and then I got home at like 4 o'clock.
What rooftop? At what time was the Yankee game?
1 o'clock.
And you overslept. So you did sleep.
I slept from 5 to 12.
That's sleep.
Okay, it's
7 hours. That's more than Cipha's gotten in 20
Or no,
years.
not 12, 11:30.
Okay.
Whatever. And then I made it halfway to the Yankee Stadium, and then I turned back around.
See, the problem is Howard Stern would make this I am captivated when Howard abuses his employees.
Right.
I love it.
Yes.
I don't have the because when I do it, I sound very mean.
Right.
But it will captivate the audience how I want to verbally abuse this guy right now.
But you
know what I
don't
mean?
want to make him feel bad.
I don't want to be too mean.
What I was trying to say was, if you accumulate all the sleeping of the whole week, that was probably the most that I got.
But you're saying it like, oh, I had a day. But these are your choices. You're making it a day.
Well,
Right.
last night, I had my best friend's birthday,
Uh-huh.
and then I got
So this is your best friend.
my best friend from home.
How does his birthday change every
It's-
year?
it's on
Is it like
9/11.
lunar calendar?
9/11.
Always
His birthday's
9/11.
on 9/11.
I also worked while I was at the birthday because I had a shoot today, and it got canceled.
But on 9/8, you don't go, you know what? I should go home tonight and get a good night's sleep because it's my best friend's birthday
On 9/11.
on 9/11, and I want to spend time with him and be awake.
I still made it.
So then you didn't have a day.
Today I had a day.
But you're making the day. You're choosing to make the day.
Yeah, you're making that. It doesn't sound like you really had much of a day. You just had a regular work day.
But you were
made a
tired.
day
No.
because you've been out every night.
Normally,
Let's start here. What time did you go to bed last night?
like 2 o'clock.
2?
I went to my best friend's birthday, and then I went to a concert.
And then a concert.
Yeah.
What concert?
Lake Street Dive at
And-
Radio City Music Hall.
So the birthday was early.
It was all day, and I worked while I was at the birthday.
You said that earlier. Okay. When did you go to bed the night before?
5.
When did you go to bed the night before that?
5.
And what about before that? Before that?
4.
Oh, 4.
3.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Listen,
Come on,
I'll
Mr. Cal, come and get some.
play in my position, hot Nick son. Here's my thing, Billy. This isn't a super healthy lifestyle you're living. I'm just being honest with you.
Yeah.
And real quick, just want to ask this question: did you drink last night?
A little bit, not too much. During the day,
Did you drink the night before?
yeah.
What about the night before that?
Yeah.
And the night before that?
Yeah.
So between drinking and just being up till 4, what kind of chance do you think you're giving yourself to feel good and healthy and productive?
I don't know.
I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm trying to help you out. You know?
Like
I had a plan for today. The plan went wrong.
Where did the plan go wrong?
The plan was get to work, we shoot, we wrap it too. I go home, take a nap, come here.
Got it.
But then the shoot got canceled, and the other person was 3.5 hours late.
Who was the person? Can you tell us? Okay. No.
Oh, yeah, it's Patreon. Trippy Red.
Okay.
3.5 hours
I'm
late.
so surprised that he wasn't more responsible. That's disappointing, Trippy.
Also, why?
So then by the time
why
we
is
wrapped,
it okay on Patreon?
because it's, not
less
enough
people.
fucking-
It's less
yeah,
people.
And then by the time we were done, now it's like, okay, now I'm here. I have to come here. I'm down the block. I'm not gonna go all the way to Bushwick from Times Square and back to somewhere in Manhattan.
Okay. Listen, all of it makes sense. I just feel like you should prioritize sleep.
I will.
How's the messiness of your room right now?
Oh, it's bad.
Bad.
I got a landlord threat last week.
See, it took us, Cipha, it took us, we've been here for an hour and 49 minutes, and you just telling us now that you got threatened. What kind of landlord threat?
I got new roommates.
Okay.
I went from having one roommate to now having 3 with one bathroom. Not fun. Apparently they complained. Instead of talking to us directly and complaining and saying, hey, this is messy, we're going to clean it, they cleaned it, told us, and then told her.
Cleaned what?
Who's they?
The bathroom, the new roommates.
Okay.
And then she sent a text
Who?
to all of us, the landlord. Texted all of us about the cleanliness. And then she sent me a direct message saying, if you like living here,
hold on. How the fuck does the landlord know the cleanliness of your
because
bathroom?
they complained.
Who's they?
The new roommates.
Pronouns.
How
Pronouns.
many
I don't know who the fuck you're
The
talking
new
about.
roommates.
The
How
new
many-
Instead of talking to us directly,
Who's
Wait,
us?
Who's us?
me and my other roommate who were there first.
Which is the she?
He.
He's a he. She's
My
the
other
landlord.
roommate. No.
Okay.
The new roommates, instead of speaking to
So
myself,
are you and the old roommate both messy?
sort of.
Okay. And then now you have 2 new roommates that
And
are girls?
guys. And they
They're
clean.
guys?
Yeah.
2 guys?
Yes.
Wait, it's your apartment?
It's a shady situation. I don't pick the roommates.
Who picks the roommates?
She does.
The landlord.
It's
So you rent a room?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. You have a room.
I rent a room. I just hit 7 years there
You rent a room
in a house. It's a house that she turned into rooms.
So yeah. So if you're just renting a room, why would they speak to you? Because they deal with the
But
landlord. You didn't find the roommates, the landlord did.
But like,
so
it's
that's
our
their point
floor.
of contact.
It's our floor. We deal with our shit as a floor.
Okay.
So instead of speaking to us directly,
You sure they never
also
spoke
meant,
to you?
They said we're gonna clean. We went cool. Like we cleaned, but apparently it
said-
wasn't enough.
Was it passive aggressively?
No. So then they cleaned, and then out of nowhere we got this like big long text about the cleanliness and blah blah blah, and then I got a separate message. My other roommate did not get the
All right.
separate message. I got the separate message.
Okay. I
And-
think I speak for everyone listening to the podcast when I say we don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Why is your place such a mess to the point where your new roommates are disgusted and have
They
to report
said
you to
that-
the landlord?
Maybe they were trying to get money off the month.
Right, but they're not making.
Revel, one sidebar. 1 second, Billy. 1 second, Peter. Is it on me? Did you cut to me, Nat? It's on
Wait, this stopped.
me.
How do you do this?
Start that over. One of the cameras stopped. Hold on, we're dealing with it.
Oh no!
Yep, we're good.
There we go. Wow, good job, Billy.
Revel in the fact that post-COVID, OneUp is back. Patreon is popping. We love you to death. We're doing this in person.
We're trying.
Mind you, this is the first one.
Right.
It has bumps. We are getting distracted by Billy June stories, which I think people will like, but
People appreciated last week's Patreon story.
just letting you know it won't always be this. So, but we're like, oh, okay, there's different things happening. We can't mute him
No.
like we do other on the Zoom.
Yes.
We can't
I know, I missed Zoom already.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. So now
Billy,
you
let me
got the landlord.
yeah.
So real quick, when you describe your life, you're out every night till 4 a.m. You're going home. You're sleeping for 5 hours. You're waking up.
I go to work.
You're to work. Your place is a filthy sty.
Bless you.
Bless you. In which
Sorry.
did you switch back and forth to get that? Oh, I wish
No,
you got it.
Let's switch on that.
So
We're gonna do a supercut of all.
all the sneezes.
Better things to do with our time.
So real quick. So you're
I just hit 7 years there.
No.
okay. So you're out till all hours of the night.
Yeah.
You're waking up to go to work.
Yep.
Your place is incredibly messy.
Yeah.
You live in a place where roommates can come in and out. And you have no say over it.
Yep.
Billy, there's no amount of money you could pay me to live this life. 7 figures, I wouldn't do it.
Here's why I'm getting worried about you, Billy. And I told you this before we started recording. Oh, sorry. Why I'm getting worried about you is that we tell you these things all the time, slightly in jest, but you know.
But there's a truth nugget in there.
Yeah,
I'm working on it.
Your life. No, you're not. You're not working on it. Your life is a complete mess, and every week we tell you, Billy, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, do that, and you continue to do it. So
That's not true. There are
Is
things
it?
that I've changed.
no,
Go ahead,
it is
tell
true.
us
It
something.
is true.
I've been being healthier.
Okay, go
I've
ahead.
been walking a fuck ton.
Walking a fuck
like
ton.
18,000 steps a day.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a step.
To
Walking.
the point that my feet are hurting every single day.
All right.
But it's still progress.
How are you eating though?
Depends on the day.
Because you can walk 100,000 steps. If you eat like shit, it does not make
It
a
depends
difference.
on the day.
Okay, but Billy, like, you have to get control of these things. You
I just
can't-
dropped off 40 pounds of laundry.
You're.
So
40
I'm trying to fix things and organize them.
What are you saying? Is that how you usually do laundry? You have to go out and do it?
I do some and then I drop off the rest. Right now I'm in a reset period where I drop all of it off and clean whatever I need for a few days until I pick it up.
Can't you do laundry at your mom's house?
My parents moved out of their house.
At their new place.
They live in my aunt's basement right now. They're looking for an
Oh my
apartment.
God! So it's
And I took everything from their house and brought it to my apartment, and I didn't sell any of it.
oh my God!
Okay, but Billy, all right.
So-
So let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I sometimes have a wild life too, more than you, than Peter, right?
I would say that's true.
I run around. I come home. I just got a box of clothes from Cookies, right? They say,
Oh.
oh, they got this.
For,
They
is that
sent-
Burners?
great.
Burners Company?
Yeah.
Wow.
Cookie. They sent me this, and I got a box of Monster Energy gear. It's jackets. It's about to get cold.
What about?
You didn't get a package yet?
All I got was 2 nasty T-shirts.
Oh no, they gotta send you a package. They
Or
gotta send you a
jackets?
package. Yeah, fly jackets too. I'll wear them.
Like actually good?
Yeah, like just the M logo. Fire. So anyway,
Maybe that's
so
Jamal
this
right
stuff
now.
this stuff all comes in, and my closet gets messy. But let me tell you what I do. I take a night. I have a walk-in closet. I literally turn my TV facing the closet, and I have one of these plastic. I have a folder, right? You put the shirt in it, you flap it, folds the shirt so they're all nice and even, and I make a night of it. I put on an old TV show, Kojak, maybe Rockford Files.
You love
Okay.
Kojak.
I can't watch Columbo anymore. I know every episode by heart.
Right. It's you're too
Okay.
into it.
I know it by heart. And I sit there and I go, okay, tonight I'm going to clean this spot, this place.
I get that, and I've tried to do that. But have you ever looked at an area and then thought to yourself, I don't even know where to start? And you
No.
try a little bit, and then you just stop after like a half hour?
No.
That's me.
Yes.
No.
Listen.
That's me. And I
hold on.
do it piecemeal. I do it little by
But
little.
it never. Here's the thing.
But I never finish.
Correct. And by the
But
way,
I do attempt. And I do what you said. I put on Pluto TV.
I hear.
I'll
just
do
hear-
whatever I
okay,
do.
I mean, here's what I'm saying though. To Cypher's point, what you're saying is
I
a
also
real.
don't have a closet.
What you're saying is a real thing, and it's a real problem people have to not do things. I get it. It's definitely a real thing. You're not the only one. But since we've been telling you this, have you ever tried to take a full weekend and just say, fuck it, from Friday night to Sunday night? I am going to do it, and
The
you
last
don't
time I
stop.
did it, I did 24 hours. I took literally every piece of everything out of the room. I mopped, I swept, and then I put everything back
including the junk
But
food
No.
wrappers.
Yeah,
No,
but,
I threw all that out.
but no, but don't you need to get rid of more than that? It sounds like you have a lot of shit around.
It was more just trying to get it organized. But then I forgot where I put something. I look for it. I throw everything up in the air. It looks like a tornado hit again. And then we're back to square one.
And all your stuff is basically in one room.
I have one room.
And how much
You have
stuff?
too much stuff.
How much stuff do you have in that room?
A lot. I have bins.
No, he needs another home.
I have bins.
No, he needs a home.
I just
Yeah.
bought the things that go underneath the bed and the
Have you
couch
ever-
to make it higher so you can fit more shit underneath it.
Have you ever considered what would happen if you didn't go out and drink till 5 a.m. every day? If you were to take that $60, $70, $80 you're spending on drinks and put that towards rent, you could spend another, realistically, I'm not kidding. This is a real thing. I'm nothing about, just here. If you were to, let me ask you, answer honestly, please, for the love of God.
Yeah.
How much money do you and this is not judgment, we're trying to help. How much do you think you spend on just partying with friends a month?
I don't know. A lot.
Like 50 a night is a reasonable, would you say 50 a night averages close?
Does that count food? I don't know how to cook.
No, I'm not even counting food. Just drinking and going places that are for
Depends
fun.
on the night.
But I'm sure some nights are more than 50.
Some
and
nights are way less
And
than
some nights are
50.
way less. Let's call it 50.
I also live in Brooklyn, so things are a little bit cheaper.
Let's call it 50. Wow, enough is calling me. Should I answer?
Yeah.
Yogi, what's up? Wait, I don't know. I'm not watching right now. What's going on? No, you're on ESPN 2. If you turn on ESPN 1, it's a regular broadcast. Yes. Yo, enough. Real quick. Hold on. Cipha and I are doing Juan Ep. Can you just say hello to the audience real quick? Hold on. Hey, everyone. Look, it's DJ Enough. What's up? What's up, E?
What's up, Juan Ep family? How y'all doing?
Yo, enough. What's up, bro?
I'm good, bro. I had to bother your brother to ask him a sports question.
Yeah, that's the right guy.
By the way, Billy Jr., a.k.a. Dan Robinson, says hello, too.
Billy Jr.?
Yep.
Dan Robinson?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yep. He's now a 34-year-old man. Well, I use man loosely, but...
That's crazy, man. Peace.
Yo, E,
Peace,
so we can do, could we get together in person and do a Juan Ep soon?
Yeah, I'm down for that. Let's just make sure we get it on the schedule, and then I'm down.
All right, we're going to do it in the next few weeks. But yes,
Right.
turn on regular ESPN. You'll be fine.
Okay, goodbye.
Please. I got to tell you, have you ever heard a phone sound more clear? What kind of line is enough on?
What was the problem?
He said, what's happening to Monday Night Football? I was like, what do you mean? He was like, why are Peyton and Eli Manning just talking? And I'm like, that's the secondary broadcast on ESPN2. They're still regular Monday Night Football.
That's good that you're the sports niche guy.
I'm happy listen, it's not like I get a call from E every day. That's why I
Yeah.
answered it. But I am.
But that means something's wrong with sports. Who can I call?
Yes.
That you're the guy. You're the guy. That's amazing.
That's right. You know
Because I
what?
remember when we saw Jadakiss at Rock the Bells.
Yeah.
The reason he got excited to see was some sports shit.
Yes.
I've known him way longer than you. He didn't give a fuck what I was saying.
No, you're overthinking.
No,
that.
I know.
No, we talked about this last time.
He didn't give a fuck.
But I made the comparison to you that made perfect sense. If you ran into two people, one of them was from your old music days, and the other one was deep in the comedy shit, you would have been more excited to talk about the comedy shit.
Yeah, but I wouldn't show it so blatantly.
I wasn't as noticeable as it was to you.
Okay.
Listen, I no one understands what it's like to find themselves pathetic more than me.
Okay, you need to move, Billy.
Yeah, Billy. So
You
real
need
quick,
to move.
My
$50
friends have been telling me to move.
Let's just start. I'm gonna lower the number. 50 a day. If you did that, let's say 6 days a week is $300. Knocking off 100. Let's call it 200 a week, and I think you spend more than that. 200 a week times 4, Billy. You could be spending 800 more on
Right.
rent.
What
That
you
could
need-
completely change your life.
What
bro.
you need is an apartment with two girls. Two girls
lived
live
with
in
women before.
two girls
Two
live in an
girls.
apartment. You're the third. You know, it's the The three of you are on the lease.
You know them. Ideally, in a perfect world, that would be cool. Someone you know, maybe. And a place that's not like transient where people are just coming and going.
I look at places, I don't want to live there. There's issues.
Like what?
Like, why would I spend so much extra money that I can't afford or my price range for something that's half the size?
Is your room big?
Yeah, my room is huge.
It doesn't look like that when we see the videos.
Oh, it's very big.
Because-
But you're also stuck in your room.
Should I go there?
Because you
I
don't.
I'm not
Should I
home
go
that
to his
much.
house?
Should we go there
I'm
with the
not
cameras
home.
one day?
Should we go there and help?
I would get kicked out of my apartment.
If what?
If what?
My landlord's crazy.
So another appealing thing.
Wait, if we showed up to your apartment to help
yeah.
clean,
Oh, it's a whole fucking thing.
hold on, listen, you didn't answer my question.
Oh, to help clean.
If us three showed up to your apartment to help clean, your landlord would flip out.
I don't know. My friend stayed over for one night and she tried to charge me $60.
Billy,
It's
Billy,
an illegal
Billy,
situation.
Billy,
Yeah,
Billy, why are you living in an illegal situation, bro?
I've been there 7 years. I'm comfortable.
You're
have friends in the
34.
neighborhood.
Live in a legal apartment. What are we saying? What the fuck is happening? You know what? We're overdue to give Billy a payment from the pay. We got to give you some money, and you got to get a
I
fucking
still have
new
never
place.
touched that money.
What do you mean, the money we gave you?
Yeah,
So what'd you do with it?
Where is
it's
it?
in my savings.
So that's a good amount of money.
Yeah, and we'll give you more. We owe you more.
I know.
But Billy,
I'm
you're,
saving it.
Yo, man, I'm telling
For
you right
what?
now.
What are you saving it for?
It's the savings. It is the savings.
Emilio, I need a drop of that, please. I need a drop of it's the savings.
Now, you had a girlfriend
I did have a girlfriend.
that had a
All
nice
right,
She helped me, or she helped me try and throw things out.
R.I.P.
clean. Don't say R.I.P.
Oh, sorry. I meant the relationship.
So, did you stay at her house a lot?
She was at my apartment 3 times total.
Oh, okay. Thank you for saying something completely random
In a year.
other than the answer to the question I asked.
Yeah, yes, I did.
Did she sleep over?
No.
She never slept over. Okay.
Never slept over.
No, we're not sleeping over either.
We're
Certainly
sleeping
not.
over. Oh, we should. We should sleep over. Like, remember when in the office when they stayed at Dwight's Beet Farm?
Yeah. All right,
No, she never stayed over.
Okay.
I stayed over at her apartment.
Billy.
I really feel you shouldn't have fucked that relationship up. I think that was the one.
It was.
You don't.
not
No,
the
you only
one.
think it was the one because it was the only one.
Yeah.
There could be another one.
There's.
She wasn't the one.
I'm happy.
He wanted out, is what he's saying.
No, not what I was saying.
You said you're happy,
I'm happy now.
so you.
In the moment, I was also happy.
Okay, but you're good now. You wouldn't go
Yes.
back.
Yeah, but you
You're-
can't live in squalor
Yeah,
like
you're
this.
living in squalor. We cannot. By the way, we can't roll. With all due respect, we're not judgmental, but we can't have a member of our team who's living in squalor.
But
Yo,
where-
E Styles.
my
E Styles just
apartment-
copped a secondary home. E
But-
Styles just copped a
where
house
I
out
live
near
and what I
Disney
do
World
at
for his
home is
family. A
different than when I'm
5-bedroom with a
outside.
pool.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. What
E
the
Styles
fuck is he doing?
Well, listen, it's outside of Orlando.
He's
okay?
killing it.
But he's doing well enough, and he's smart enough,
Yeah.
and he's comfortable, and that he has a place now, a vacation home to barbecue at. Billy June, I'm telling you, you're underrating comfort.
Yeah.
You really are, and how much that affects your joy,
If
bro.
it was cleaner, it would be fine.
Okay, so let's get it cleaner.
Yeah, we can start with that, but I feel like it's going to be hard to even do that with
I've been
one
talking
room.
to your boy about selling some stuff to him.
My
Ooh.
boy.
And
Who's his boy?
Top shelf premium.
Okay.
I
What do
also
you
am
have to
going to
sell?
give you a shirt when I'm ready.
What do you have to
That's
sell?
true. I do want to buy that shirt from you.
What?
What is it that you have to sell?
Merch. He has old stuff.
I have like my whole apartment is filled with stuff.
But Billy, get rid of it, bro. With all due respect, keep a few things from your dad's job that mean something to you. No one wants your random. With all due respect, I love the man more than anything. No one needs a napkin signed by Bob Slade. You can put that away and keep it
That's
to
not-
yourself. Like the stuff that's personally meaningful for you, you
Yeah.
keep.
Yeah, I have-
And the things like T-shirts that you don't even wear,
I-
sell them.
I have a storage unit.
I was thinking about getting a storage unit.
No, if you get a storage unit, you can get another place.
Right. If you get a store, that money should go to an apartment.
I'll let you put 2 bins in my storage unit.
Wow.
Okay, thanks.
Would that help? Would 2 bins do anything?
Not really. to be totally honest.
I guarantee you have a lot of stuff in there.
How many bins do you have in the room?
Like 7 or 8.
I can't.
And then
why
I
did
have
come here
vacuum
for
sealed
this?
bags.
Why did I come here for this?
This
And then I
is-
have vacuum sealed bags.
How many of those?
Like 6 or 7.
So your
of
house
them.
is a storage unit. Just to be clear, you live
And I have a locker. I have a high school locker.
in
a
your
full top to bottom. Yeah.
full.
Filled with clothes. My clothes. It's like my closet.
Why do you have a locker in your house?
I got it when I was younger. It was spray painted. It has all my shit on it, and I took it from my parents' house. And I don't have a closet, so that takes up a lot of room too. I have like a rack.
Okay, Billy, we'll continue this for another day. I gotta go. I can't believe
This took a turn.
we love you guys. One day we're gonna get Billy right, and you're all gonna get to enjoy it. When Billy moves into a home, it's gonna be a moment. I'm gonna go deal with Rocky's cardiac arrest, and Natalie, thank you very, very much for everything tonight.
Natalie, seriously, thank you for letting us be here. Thanks for helping us out. I'm having a good time.
I am having a good time. We've said it all.
We've said it all,
We've
man.
said
This
everything
live thing is it.
So we'll do it again. Billy, thank you.
Thanks. For
God
having
bless
me.
you. Please listen to us.
I'm going to.
And we'll talk to you guys soon. We love you, patrons. Help Billy June get a home.